Belinda tickled him. She tickled him unmerciful. Ink, Blink, and Mustard, they rudely called him Percival. They all sat laughing in the little red wagon at the Riolio Trilio cowardly dragon. Belinda started to tickle. Tickle. Tickle is like touching one's body part and making them feeling uncomfortable, and most of the time it makes them to feel laugh. That is what Belinda is doing to the dragon. And Ink, Blink, and Mustard, all the other three animals, they started calling him as Percival. Percival is a person in King Arthur's army, and he was supposed to fight in a war, but because of his cowardice, he ran away. That is why these three animals are calling the dragon as Percival. All of them were sitting on the red wagon and they were making fun of this dragon who they feel as coward. Belinda giggled till she shook the house. Giggle means laughing. Underline the word giggle and write laugh. And Blink said weak, which is giggling for a mouse. Even the mouse laughed. Underline weak and write onomatopoeia. It is a poetic device. Ink and Mustard rudely asked his age. Ink and the Mustard, the dog, started asking what is his age. Normally, age is related to maturity as well as bravery. So, the Mustard and Ink started asking, that is, the cat and the dog started asking the age of the dragon. It is a way of treating the dragon in a bad sense. When the custard cried for a nice safe cage, why all these animals started to mock or started to bully dragon means because the dragon asked for a nice safe cage. Suddenly, they heard a nasty sound, and Mustard growled, and they all looked around. Meowch. Underline meowch. Meowch is a compound word. It is meow plus ouch. Meowch. Cried Ink, and oh, cried Belinda. For there was a pirate climbing in the window. Window is a short form of window. It is used as a rhyming. In the previous line, the poet has used Belinda, so in the last line, he has used window to be in rhyming with that. And suddenly, while they were making fun of dragon, they heard a noise through the window, and everyone got shocked because a pirate was climbing through the window. Next, the appearance of the pilot is described in the stanza 8. Pistol in his left hand, pistol in his right hand, and he held in his teeth a cutlass bright. A cutlass is a short sword with curved blades. Normally, pilots or sailors used to have. Underline cutlass and write short sword with curved blades. His beard was black. One leg was bird. It was clear the pirate meant no good. The appearance of the pirate was like he is having two pistols in both the hands and he is having a knife in his mouth, and his one leg is made up of wood, and he has a black beard, and his looks are promising that he is not going to do anything good. Belinda paled and she cried, help, help. Underline paled and write fear. Paled is like the color of the skin changes to light when we started to fear. That is why it is given as paled. It is a sense of denoting fear. Belinda feared. That is what given. Belinda feared or paled and she cried, help, help. But Mustard fled with a terrible yelp. Underline yelp and write short cry. The dog flew away with a short cry. Ink trickled down to the bottom of the household. Even the mouse ran away into the household, and the mouse Blink strategically moved into the mouse hole, and the mouse finally moved into its mouse hole. So far, these animals were saying that they were more braver than the dragon, but once they happened to see the pirate, they got frightened and they started moving into a safer place. But up jumped Custard, snorting like an engine. Underline snorting and write sudden explosive sound through one's nose. Sudden explosive sound through one's nose. Underline snorting and write this. Like an engine. He started producing a sound of an engine with his nose, clashed his tail like an iron in the dragon, and started to moving his tails like irons in the dungeon. Sorry, it is dungeon. With a clatter and a clank and jangling squirm. Squirm is like the movement of a dragon. Here, moving your body sideways and making clatter, clank, and jangling. These are all the different types of noises which animal would produce. Clatter, underline clatter and reduce. Continuous rattling sound. Underline clatter and write continuous rattling sound. Underline clank and write it is a sound produced while moving, and jangling, making a ringing metallic sound. Making a ringing metallic sound. And squirm, twist the body from side to side. Twist the body from side to side. That is squirm. That is how normally a reptile moves. He went to the pirate like a robin at a worm. A robin is a bird, and the poet compares the dragon with a bird and worm with a pirate. It is like he is so mighty, the dragon is so mighty that it treated the pirate like a worm. In front of a bird, the worm is nothing. If a bird comes to eat a worm, there is no defense that the worm has to save its life. Likewise, the dragon was in front of the pirate, and pirate has no options to live. He went at the pirate like a robin at the worm. The pirate gaped at Belinda's dragon. He was shocked at Belinda's dragon and gulped some grog. Grog is like rum. From his pocket, flung. Flung is like a large container in which the drink is served. It is like a water bottle, you can call. And this flung is the thing normally the sailors used to have. And he's having a rum. And after seeing Belinda's dragon, he take the flang and drank some rum, and he fired 2 bullets. After drinking that, he started firing 2 bullets towards the dragon, and but they didn't hit the dragon, and Custard gobbled him every bit. Rather, the dragon swallowed him every bit. But so far, the other animals who claimed that they were brave is not acting bravely, but this dragon, who is not brave, acted bravely and helped all those animals to survive. And the message of this poem is, don't judge a book by its cover.